Hi friends, welcome to Money Dose. My name is Ratul. Today I am going to discuss about a topic. It's called how to trade in a stock. Now today particularly I will cover up a concept called swing trading. So normally the swing trading duration is for the shorter period. So there are a lot of difference between an investment in stock and do swing trading. I have already made a video before how to do an investment. If you have not seen that, please watch it. The link has been shared in the description box below. Now this swing trading, how I do it, what are the technical parameters do I choose, at what price I pick up. So all these points I have covered in this video. Please watch it to the end. And if you really like this video, I request you to kindly like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will take you through my Zero the Kite platform. Today we'll see how we can take a swing trade. So swing trade normally a short duration trade, which basically on the trend, it follows the trend. So we'll use certain indicators. Those indicators I prefer to use only for swing trades. So the trade can be for 7 days, 10 days, or even for 1 month. So this is the duration where the trade can last. So let's go ahead further. The first indicator which we'll select is a moving average. To select the moving average, we'll go to the option called studies. Here we'll type moving average. So we'll select 50 days moving average, type as exponential. Let the color be red. We'll select another moving average, which is for 25 days, and again exponential. This let it be a green color. So this is one indicator which we'll select. Another indicator which we'll select is MACD, moving average convergence divergence. So this is the MACD indicator. So those who don't know about the MACD indicator, but I'll just brief you a little bit. So MACD is a momentum indicator. It's also a lagging indicator, but it gives a very clear idea about the movement of the market or the direction of the market. So it has two lines. One is called the MACD line, which is represented by the black line, which you can see over here. The black line is the MACD line. There is something called a red line, which is a signal line. Now the MACD line is formed by a moving average concept. So MACD line has formed by subtracting 26 days moving average from a 12 days moving average, exponential moving average. And the signal line is the 9 days exponential moving average. You can also see the histogram over here. Now this histogram is the difference between the black line and the red line. So if the black line, the MACD line, crosses over the signal line, then it's a bullish phase. So you can definitely go for a buy option. Similarly, when you can see the MACD line, the black line crosses down the signal line, you can and see that it's a bearish phase. The next indicator we'll use is the RSI. It is called the Relative Strength Index, RSI. Okay, so RSI indicates the price movement, price action. So if any stocks where we'll see that price is overbought conditions or oversold conditions. So I'll change the RSI a little bit. So normally the RSI levels 70 is an overbought conditions, but I'll put it as 60 as overbought. I'll mark this as green color and 40 as oversold zone, which I'll mark it as red color. How I'll use it, I'll tell you. We'll only go for a buy when the RSI hits above the 60 level. Okay, so now we got the moving average, we got the MACD, we got the RSI. The last indicator which we'll use is the central pivot zone range. So this is a central pivot range. Normally we try to take, we avoid to take trades in the central pivot zone. So here the market it's very unpredictable. So we normally avoid in this area to take a trade. So let's see how exactly we can see the swings. The rule is, first we have to understand when this green line, the moving average, crosses the red line, we will buy. This is trigger number one. We'll not buy when we have a green line below the red line. So this is a bearish phase of the market. So we'll not take trade on a particular stock even for months if this green line is below the red line. Okay, this is point number one. Point number two, when this MACD line crosses the zero line, the black line crosses the zero line. So you can see the MACD line crosses a signal line from bottom to above, and then it crosses a zero line. So when it crosses the zero line, then only we will take a trade and we'll sustain the trade as long as this MACD line is not again crossing down the signal line. So if the MACD line crossing down the signal line, then that's the time we should exit out of the trade. So this is the second condition. The third condition, we will enter into a trend when it is a bullish zone. So normally when the RSI is 60 and above. So in the RSI, you can see on the right hand side, when it is 60, then only we will enter into a trade. Okay, so we understood the rules. The first rule over here is when your moving average is above the 50 days moving, 25 days moving average is above the 50 days moving average. Second is when MACD line crosses over the signal line and it is above the zero line. Third is that the RSI above 60. Now here, if it is trading around the pivot zone, central pivot range, then we'll not take a trade at that time. So this is what exactly the rules. Now here I have used a candlestick chart, but you can see there are a lot of noise in between. It's very unpredictable and it creates a lot of disturbance. So this is a one-day candlestick. So what I will do to remove the noise, I will use the Heiken Ashi candlestick. So you can go to the option over here called display and just select the Heiken Ashi. So you can see the noises now, it's removed completely and you can actually take a trade. Now the idea to take a trade in Heiken Ashi is that it requires to form this kind of bullish candle, not like don't take a trade over here, because the market is actually, the strength of the positive movement is slowing down. So if the strength is slowing down, definitely it will not, the stock will not move. So we need to understand that we should enter into the market when it is just starting the movement over here. If we have to wait, better to wait to get a successful trade. Let's see where we are getting this option. Okay, so you can see over here, I'll just enlarge a little bit. So this green line is crossing over clearly, you can see that. Here also the MACD line, the black line is crossing over the signal line. RSI is above 60. So here you can see Heiken Ashi has formed a bullish candle. So this is a place to enter. And we can hold the trade until unless we get a signal. So here we're getting a little weak signal, but moving average is not giving me any indications that the market is going to fall. Even this MACD is not giving me indications, even the RSI. So we'll hold this trade. So you can see the market is moving up, up, up. Now you can see over here, the MACD crossing down the signal line. So this is a place we can start booking up the profit. Again, we can enter into this place. You can see it's a clear cut upward movement. Here, MACD has crossed the signal line. RSI is above 60. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is in 12 days, we'll make the profit and come out. We'll get it over here also. This for 3, 4 days. Here you can see even it is a bullish form, but the signal is not giving us the indications to buy. Yes, another example. Above the pivot point, you can see a big bullish candle. Here you can see the MACD line is above the signal line. The RSI is above 60. Moving average 25 days is above the 50 days moving average. Clear cut buy signal. Buy, the market has started getting weak, but don't come out because you're not getting the, you can see the strength of the uh, candles, which is not very high. So you can hold the trade. In fact, you're not getting this kind of candles. And also, you're not getting the other indicators. So the RSI is still above 60. And also it is, our MACD line is just on top of the signal line. So you can actually wait and then you can actually exit when actually the MACD line is crossing down the signal line. Okay. And also you can see over here, this RSI is also indicating to get out of it. Okay. So this trade is almost like a month. You can see, you can make a good profit out of it. So like that, you can actually take a lot of trades. Here you can see another uh, point of getting into the trade. Here, if you go into the trade, all the indications, moving average, MACD line, RSI, above the pivot zone, central pivot zone, clear cut, upward swing. So this is how exactly you can take a swing trade. And I'm sure this will help you in your short-term earnings. It has helped me because I have made money by using this concept. So just I'm sharing my concept to you. If you want, you can try it out of your own. I have taken Infosys as the stock, but if you want, you can select any stocks of whatever you want. But try to be within Nifty 50 stocks because of only one reason: the volatility level of the Nifty stocks is much more controllable. So we'll not see a huge volatility over there. Okay. So it is easy for us to swing. Because if we enter into such kind of stocks where in one day it will go up to 3-4%, 5%, and in next day it will go up to 6-7% negative, then it is difficult for us to take a trade. Hope this video will definitely add some value. If you like this video, definitely comment on it and like it. Thank you so much for watching this video.